All right, guys. We just tried to go live on Facebook, or sorry, on YouTube for the first time, and it didn't work. We're on some kind of weird restriction. So
Well,
that being
24 hours we'll be able to go live. So it's,
yeah,
when you just really want to,
bang it out.
yeah.
Yeah,
So 24 hours from now,
didn't work.
we're probably
So
going to be doing other things.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we decided to, in a way, go live, but record on Zoom instead because we're using this as a tool. It was going to be our first time live. So this isn't really our first time live because we're recording
Well,
this.
it feels live.
It feels live.
I,
So, well, the whole thing was we got over 1,000 subscribers on our Rumble channel,
yeah.
and we were,
Well
which is,
over.
yeah, high five.
It's like almost 1,500. So
Yeah.
that's good.
So, well, we went down to the Truth Tour in Los Angeles, Anaheim area, and right before we went, we got 1,000 subscribers on our Rumble, and now this was for YouTube to let people know what's going on Rumble and why we're focused more on Rumble, and that's partly for censorship. So,
Rumble's just a better party. So,
well, we can talk, we can say what we want.
Exactly.
I mean, we don't have any strikes yet on
It's almost embarrassing.
YouTube. It's kind of embarrassing.
I'm kind of shocked. We're a small
see,
channel.
he could say the things he was. Oh wait, we may put this on YouTube.
We may. We may.
So anyway,
thank you everybody for your subscriptions and for your interest. Hopefully we can continue to be interesting.
Yes,
we've got a bunch of great guests lined up. Who do we have this week?
Pull up the names here.
Yeah,
that's a great question.
We met some wonderful people at the Truth Tour. It was a magical experience. Some of the best human beings on the planet, and Louis Herms is just amazing, and he's put together just such an amazing crew.
Yes, he has.
Can't say enough. But this is
Lily.
That's my little senior right here. She's awesome.
But this week,
yeah,
we are going to be interviewing Maria Scavelli, and she is out of the Lehigh area in Utah, and she has an EES system, which is, we should know what the energy enhancement system. I think
it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It.
Sounds great.
We've spent some time in these systems.
That's right.
Locally, I actually live 4 miles from one, so it's pretty cool. I get some of the scalar waves coming through.
Just a skosh.
A little bit.
But enough to keep her in good shape too, because it helps animals.
Yes, definitely.
So Maria is coming up this week, and then we've got the lovely Winifred Adams, whom we met down at the Truth Tour, and she is a radiant being as well. Then we have Lynn Lochner. Now, Lynn was a magical little fairy.
Oh gosh, Lynn's been fantastic.
Yes. She now what the mushroom that she you remember off the top of your head?
Well, I had it pulled up.
I know.
Well,
we'll get into that. But anyway, she attended the tour, and
Amanita muscaria.
There we go.
And it's a controversial mushroom.
But she knows quite a bit about it.
There's a picture of it right there.
Yes.
And that's a book that she recommended that goes into the mushroom. But she's prepared all these tinctures and different things, and just had phenomenal success. Exploring the healing benefits of this mushroom and other mushrooms, and just a amazing spirit.
Well, yeah. In fact, she was there to meet Janine and from Tarot by Janine. And the cool thing is she ended up doing that, and see that is her picture with Janine. So she was very stoked to meet, and she lives in Alaska, and she's a mother of 2 little munchkins, and she was there just to meet people and hopefully create some kind of I don't know, just sharing and networking, and we met her, and it's like, well, we're gonna have you on the show. Now we're gonna hear a little bit of water being drank by Lily. And
feels like alive, doesn't it?
It does. Feels very much like alive. We've also met a gentleman named Nick Sylvester, and what a trooper. He brought his son, and his son's, I think, 13. And he was, at the time, the youngest truther, but we looked around, there was a little 3-year-old
That's true. That's true.
behind us, and so we great guests. And then of course, manifesting Marin.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what Saturday.
No,
Sunday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's a
That's a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. She's phenomenal. Uh, she does a lot of stuff on Instagram as well as YouTube. You got to check her out. And then Mark Atwood, where are you?
That's right. That's right.
Just a magical gentleman, leprechaun.
Leprechaun, really. He wasn't. Scott's wearing a vest, but Scott's is probably a few sizes
No,
larger.
his
than
was
Mark's.
his was a nice green tweed.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was very fitting.
appropriate for a man from Ireland, or
Yes, very much
at
so.
least he lives there. So,
Very much
yeah.
so. There was something else. Oh, and part of this was we want to send people over to the Rumble channel because we just did an awesome interview with Kevin Hoyt, who's running for governor in Vermont, but it was a little too hot.
Governor,
What's that?
yeah. He'll be the next governor.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
As an independent.
As an independent. Well, maybe they might. They're working on that.
This is true.
So that's an interview that we're not going to put on YouTube. It's a little too hot. So we may get a strike, but we don't want to really.
A lot of our content is going to be native to Rumble for that reason.
Right.
The algorithms are just a little bit too
sensitive.
Yeah.
Well, and when I share a video with Nicholas Vignamin and then he'll post it on his Telegram channel, we've decided to just keep those the Rumbles because we don't want to. Because what happens is if you send a YouTube and then you send a Rumble, people will like look at a Rumble video that maybe got 70 instead of hundreds or 1,000, hopefully, and then they're like, well, what's wrong with this video? So we're trying to avoid that. That's part of it.
Well, and Nick got the big boot from YouTube as well, so
he did. The kibosh,
the big flip flop
on the big flip flop rather. But,
so
yeah, now you think out of respect, like it
sure.
may be hard for him to be. I mean, he's talked about send me one of each, but it's kind of like if he's banned on YouTube, we probably want to keep it more Rumble because it's more fitting. I imagine.
Well, it's like in high school, there were two parties to go to, and one of them the parents were home, and the other one the parents were in the Orient or something. I mean, which party are you going to go to? Come on.
That must he went to a few more high schools than I did. So
I had a little practice.
He was able to kind of ghost and live kind of in the shadows more. I mean, anything I did, it was almost like I did it on social media. Everybody knew my business in high school.
They still do. Yeah.
Oh my. So
yeah,
I think mainly that's kind of what we wanted to chat. We don't want to take up too much time, but we just wanted to kind of see how this feels. We're kind of pretending it's alive because that's what we were in the mindset for.
Well, for us, this is live.
This is live. Yeah, we're not editing.
No, we're experiencing this right
now. Same feeling. Yes.
Yeah, you may be experiencing it at some date in the future, but
right.
For you, it will also be live.
Yes, future proofs past.
If you're alive.
If you are alive, unlike Joe Biden.
Or most of his voters.
And Lily, you got to hear her as well. So I think that's a great catch up for now. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
I'm just getting warmed up. What are you talking
about? Just getting warm. Well, that's fine.
No, I'm good.
No, good. Well, we have a lot to
basically talk about. Thank you to all of the wonderful people that we met, and
yes.
All of our wonderful guests, and all of our wonderful subscribers.
There you go.
This is getting really fun.
Yeah,
and the world is getting really crazy. So everybody buckle up. It's going to be a hell of a ride.
Indeed. And we'll see you later, and we'll see you on TruthStream as well. I mean, on Rumble as well.
It's on TruthStream.
On Rumble with Joe and Scott. So there is another TruthStream, but if you put with Joe and Scott, we're the only one. All right. Thanks, everybody. Ciao.